Hi guys, this is Brenos from AOC. This is our third brewing video. Now, in the last video I was talking about finishing hops, which they'll send you with your kit. So we've just opened the satchel here, and as you can see, we'll just do a close-up here. You're finishing hops. It's like little flower buds in a very fine mash, like a tea bag. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop those finishing hops into some boiling water for 10-20 minutes, and while that's happening, we're going to fill up our plastic fermenter up to about the 23 litre mark, because we're trying to make 23 litres of brew. Now, once the finishing hops are nice and soft in there, and all the flavours are coming out, we're going to drop them into the fermenter and stir everything around, and keep it, don't tear the bag, okay? It's just like a coffee bag or a tea bag. Stir it around, and the flavour will go there through everything. Now, how long do you let it all ferment for in there? Well, again, with your airlock, you will see when the airlock stops bubbling, which means it's bubbling CO2, carbon dioxide out, it means your yeast have finished feeding on the fermentable sugars, and they've dropped to the bottom. So that's why you have sort of sediment on the bottom, which you pour out with the tap there. So now let's talk about time frames there. Okay, that'll take about 10 days for the process to do. So you're not ready to drink yet, but you've got your wort where you mash. Okay, next is bottling. You'll have to have bottles. Obviously, you don't put it in plastic bottles. You put it in glass, of course. Now, carbonisation. Here's the other thing they'll send you. Let's just have a close up on this. They're like little sugar crystals, and it's a carbonation sugar drop. Now, what you have for these, it depends whether you want a bottle in a long neck or a tally, or just your regular stubby. So 1 carbonation sugar drop per stubby, or 2 if you're bottling in your long necks. Now, how long do you leave it in the bottles? Well, anywhere between, so they say, 3 weeks and 12 months. The longer you leave it in the bottles, the more it matures, but you don't want to go over 12 months. You want to make sure that it is in, it's in a dry, cool sort of area. Now, just some of the other things that they'll send you. Okay, they'll send you some cleaning. They'll send you some cleaning products. They'll tell you how to use those. We won't go into those too much. It's just a 2-step cleaning process. After every brew, you want to clean out your fermenter. You don't want anything left over in there. Now, same with cleaning your bottles. They will give you a bottle brush. So you simply stick it down the neck of the stubby or the long neck, and you just make sure that they're nice and clean. So you don't want any extra sediment in your bottles or in your plastic fermenter. The other thing that they will send you is some spare bottle tops. Now they are flared open at the top because they've got to be pressed in, and they may send you a very basic bottle top crimper. And this is where our hammer would come in. So we put the cap on top of the bottle, and then hit the crimper down with the hammer. But it's not a very good system. You're likely to break the bottle doing this. If you just see my hands here now, there's crimpers you can get about this tall, and with 2 levers, you just crimp the cap on down like that. That's a far better method than any kind of hammering down onto a bottle top. So they've got your bottles. Now, the final thing is,